What's going on everyone? My name is Sarshad Samir. Welcome to the 14th Java game tutorial. And this is going to be the final tutorial of this entire series. And in this tutorial what I'm going to do is that I'm going to implement a timer variable which helps us to wait for some time before begin playing. This is what we need. As you can see when we run the program, click anywhere to get started. If I click anywhere, it's going to start instantly. Instead, what I need to do, I need to wait for some time so that I can get ready before playing. So this is what I'm going to do in this tutorial. So let's go ahead and do that. So what I'm going to do is right now is that go ahead and create a variable saying here inside this game panel. That's because, as you all know, we need to draw inside this paint method only, which means we need to draw like wait for 3 2 1 then go. So we need to display those integers, so we need to do something inside this paint method only. So let's go ahead and declare a variable which is a boolean variable. You will understand why we need this boolean variable within a while. So let's go ahead and declare right here. It is going to be the public variable, public static boolean boolean, and let's name it as starting equals false. I'm initializing this variable as false. So let's go ahead and copy that variable. If inside this paint method, if that start variable is true, then what I need to do, I need to draw these integers, like saying it's gonna say like 3, after that 2, after that 1, after that start playing. There we go. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to set the font size, set font new font. It is going to be the Tahoma, and font dot bold. There we go. And the size is going to be, let's say, we need to increase the size like 150. There we go. And g dot draw string, and string is going to be an integer. So let's go ahead and declare our integer variable so that we can display right here like 3 2 1 then go, then we can start playing. This is what I'm going to do with the help of this string variable. So let's go ahead and create a integer variable that is also going to be a public variable. So public static int, let's go ahead and name it as like proceed. There we go. And I'm going to initialize it as -1. You will understand why I'm doing all these things within a while. And since this is a string variable, so I need to convert integer into a string, otherwise I cannot print it out. Integer, how to convert? Integer dot toString. There we go. Dot toString. And the x coordinate is going to be, let's put the same x coordinate, and not only the same, that's because this is the font size is 150, so that it's going to take quite a big space. So let's give -75 as well. So it's going to be pretty much like in the middle of the x-axis, and the y coordinate is going to be 250. That's because let's give it as 250. This is the score is going to be 100, so this integer is going to be in 250. That being said, this integer is below the score. This is going to be below this score variable. So this is what going to happen. So guys, now what we need to do, we need to set up the timer variable. So let's go ahead and set up create a timer variable. So as you can see here, we have already a time variable. Let's go ahead and create another one, timer 2. So what I'm going to do is that I'm just going to uh, instead of starting this timer right here, I need to start when the proceed means this is the proceed integer. I need to initialize this proceed integer as whatever the value I need right here in this class, and I'm going to decrement it. I'm going to decrement it so that what's going to happen, like if I start from 0, it's going to be 3 2 1. Then I need to start this timer variable. Then it's going to start the entire program so that the user can start playing. So this is what I'm going to do right here. So instead of starting the timer variable right here, I'm going to start the timer variable inside the timer 2. So let's go ahead and implement that timer 2. Timer 2 equals new timer variable. There we go. And this is going to be 1000 millisecond. There we go. And let's go ahead and implement it. Here is its action listener, and action perform. There we go. Now what I need to do is that I need to declare another integer right here. It is going to be a private int proceed. Let's go ahead and start with 3. So I can equalize it as yeah, I'm going to decrement it proceed minus minus, and game panel dot proceed equals proceed. There we go. And now this proceed variable is initialized as 3. It is not 1 right now. If it comes right here, it is going to be 3. So guys, now what I need to do, I need to start the I need to set this boolean value as well. If I set this boolean value false to true, then it's going to come inside this when I call this repaint method. So let's go ahead and do that. Game panel dot starting boolean equals true, and I'm going to call this repaint method. So where is the object for game panel? Here we go. GP and GP dot repaint. So it's going to call this paint method. If it comes right here, it checks all the things. If it's true, it's going to come right here, since it is true, because here we are making it as true. And we need to create a if statement so that we can stop this timer 2 when it reaches when the proceed integer reaches 0. So if the proceed is equal to 0, what I need to do, I need to stop the timer variable 2, and I need to start the timer variable 1, that being said, the first timer variable. There we go. And yeah, and after that we need to set the game panel, which means the starting variable as false again. Otherwise it's going to show the integer value again and again while we are playing. Game panel dot starting equals false. So if it reaches 0, the program will not come inside this if statement. That's because we have reset the starting variable as false. So guys, this is what for this, and as you can see, it's going to be we have initialized it as 3. Let me put it as 4, so that what's going to happen, if I put it as 4, it's going to be 3 means 3 equals 3 means this is minus 1 before, now it is 3. That's because 4 minus minus means 4 minus 1, that is going to be 3. So that 3 is going to be here. So this minus 1 will get this game panel dot proceed is going to be 3 here. As you can see, this is going to be 3. If that is 3, then game panel starting is going to be true. That's because we are setting it, so it is true, so that the if we call the repaint method, it can go inside this. And yeah, after that it will check proceed is equal to 0 or not. This is not 0, so it's going to go again. And we need to start the timer variable 2 as well. We need to start the timer variable 2. So at the beginning, what we are doing, we are starting the timer variable 2 only. Timer dot start, there we go. So after every 1000 milliseconds, it's going to get called again and again. So this is what going to happen. So it's going to get called 3 times. That's because when it comes to 0, it's going to stop this timer variable 2. It's going to start this timer variable 1, means this one. So it's going to do the same thing what we have discussed previous tutorials. So let's go ahead and run the program. Something went, oh no, everything is good to go, guys. Let's go ahead and run the program. Now click anywhere to get started. Yeah, 3, 2, 1, there we go, guys. Yes. So guys, as you can see, it's increasing when I touch anywhere, and just click no and start again. Click anywhere to get started. 3, 2, 1, there we go. So guys, thank you so much for watching this entire series. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to click on the thumbs up button, and I'll see you again with a brand new tutorial series.